Hello sir, hello ma'am. I am Gauri Rakesh Bendre. Today's session I will discuss about what is the application context and bin factory in the IOC Spring Boot IOC container. The IOC container is the responsibility of the inject the dependency injection in the Spring Boot. So the IOC container, the data is passed through the DI section. So there are the two types of the IOC. There are the two types of the container in IOC container. The first is bin factory and second is application context. Let us discuss about what is the bin factory in IOC container. The bin factory is the bin factory is the basic and it is the simplest and it is contains the DI. Then bin factory is the bin factory by using defined as context dot bin factory interface. There are the many there are the many ways to implement the bin factory interface. First is XML file and second is the class path. Then let us discuss about what is how to instantiate bin factory. Then first we'll create the resource interface interface. So resource is equal to res is equal to new class path bin dot xml. So resource is the interface and class path is the implementation of the interface, and bin dot txt is the file of the bin factory. So second is the for xml file xml file xml file. So it is the ways of the implementation of the bin factory. Then second way for the IOC container is application context. The application context is the advanced features in the container. The how to define application context. Org dot xml dot framework IOC framework dot IOC framework dot IOC framework dot and IOC container and then second IOC container is the advanced features as compared to the bin factory. The IOC container is built by using the IOC container is built sorry application contents is the application contents is user to build in by using the bin factory. Then how to define by using the XML file system. Then the how to instantiate application context. Application context is equal to new class path then application dot txt. So class path is the implementation of the interface, and class path and application contents is the interface. So we did not any resource create any resource interface in the application contents. So it is the bin factory and application contents in the IOC container. So thank you sir, thank you ma'am.